Grand Rising, this is Empress Priestess. Um, I was thinking about something. Um, I had someone ask me about love. Well, we have to begin to pose questions back to people as they pose questions to us. As I guess you could say, guidance. They perceive that we know something they don't know. So they want to pick our brains just on a whim interaction, whether it be through a gas station or a parking lot or wherever we are. And posing those questions are purposed. It's internal guidance and it's leading them to the answers that they seek. A lot of people get egoic with being in these types of positions, thinking, they have the upper hand over people's lives or destinies or whatever the case may be because they can see beyond. And they end up ultimately messing it up for themselves, and the present is taken away from them, so they're not able to utilize it to help themselves, to help anybody else, or to be a missionist for God, But posing questions for people to think about, to really figure out, because a lot of people do things out of ego. It's not something they really want. I mean, who would want a 30-year mortgage? Life changes in all types of ways, but for 30 years, you got to pay this one bill. No matter how life changes. That's why this whole paradigm of how things work is just topsy-turvy. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. And we have to be the ones to make sense of it because the sense has been hidden with nonsense. We got women out here bragging about the most horrific acts because the social world will give them accolades for them. They'll have a list of achievements. Whereas in the real world, they wouldn't have a list of achievements. You see the difference? You see what's happening here? And so people are losing validation of self over the desire for validation from other people. And they do that with love too. It's not genuine. They're not coming from a genuine space because they don't even know why they want it. Other than to look a certain way, illusions, playing illusions and things. And sometimes you have to sit back and pose these questions to them when they bring these things up as guided. And so that they figure it out. And if you help one, there's one less idiot that those of us who are aware and conscientious have to deal with. And I know I say idiot, and you can tell I'm much of a vet with this type of energy. So I'll retract the insult and I'll say undeveloped minds, undeveloped hearts, undeveloped comprehensions. We provide that clarity. The Aquarius energy, truth combined to crush the lies, basically. So in using this Aquarian energy, we provide clarity for those around us, whether they are friends, family, acquaintances, or however they orbit in our vortex. And it helps provide a new energy algorithm because they can integrate that energy into their current life stances or alignments. I do not believe in time. Time does not exist. It's only alignment. The planets, stars, sun and moon align. You got the proper energy. You in the right mindset. Things can happen. Magic will take place. Time is none of that because you could still be upset in the next minute. But if you remove whatever that energy is and just get in alignment, it's time to go. Soldiers do it all the time. And that's another reason why I'm so well versed with that type of energy because I've been using it my entire life. People have always weaponized, me having the comprehension of why do you want to do that? Everybody else doesn't want to do that. Why? Which is why I've integrated this into my natural essence. I need to be coherent and conceive of why I'm desiring the things that I'm desiring. And that's how you manifest. You have to know and conceive that it's there for you to desire it. It's making itself available to say, hey, I'm here. What you want to do with it? But pose these questions back to people, because they need to think about what it involves to have whatever their desired intent is. They need to see that if they're not doing what's necessary for them to have what it is that they're desiring, that's why they don't have it. You know, stop sugarcoating things for people and let them see themselves authentically, without the lenses, without rose-colored glasses, trying to shape them. No, this is not about that, because how can you get to the next step? You can't. It's not possible. You're going to stay there because you're content. You're content with the out view of others. You're content. No. There is no out view of others. Nobody else matters. Fans can embrace you and fans can, uplift you. But no, they are not decision makers in what you're doing. You stay focused, and whether a fan is there or not, you keep doing what you're doing. That's from the Bible too. Well, you're not doing works for everybody to look at you and pat you on the ass and congratulate you, but you're doing things nobody knows, and they'll know when they interact with you. They'll know. That's when they'll know. They're not supposed to know. It's a personal development time, a personal growth. Like, I don't know. I don't get people. That's how you know that people are not genuine. Their intents is purposed in a illusionistic way, so that they can sneak in the shadows and get something, steal something. But pose these questions back to people when they want things like, how would that define you? What would you do with that love? Would you reciprocate it if that person showed up and they had all the love to give to you? Would you reciprocate it? Would you be in a space that you could receive that? Or would you be turning them away, playing games with them because you're used to playing games with low vibrational men and women? Like, what would you really do? If you had that love, what would it mean to you? Would you feel like, oh, well, my friend's been here forever and I ain't changing my life because you can't? Like, really, what are you doing then? Why are you bothering that person about love if you're not willing to fit them into your life and fit you and them into your life, your algorithm, so that y'all can blossom? Why would you want to take somebody through some unnecessary experience of you teeter-tottering because you haven't fully conceived of what this actually is and what it would mean to you and how it would benefit you and how you could benefit someone else being in this energy? Like, these are real questions. Wanting to zoom past life, dealing with the low vibrational nonsense, and that's always on your mind, but you can never take time to sort out what it is that you passionately desire in this world. That's a topsy-turvy mindset. I would never love my enemies so that I pushed away my allies. That's foolishness. The allies is what's going to get you beyond your enemy territory. If you, I don't know. I don't know. That's why it's times that, I might laugh at things and it seems inappropriate, but it's not really inappropriate. It's the absurdity. It's just absurd. There's no brain coherence. And the thing is, when we learn new things, brain cells are created, synapses are created, new algorithms are created. We're creating a new mind, a new brain for new experiences, new manifestations, new everything. So this is not to take lightly. The things you see in your reality with your two human eyes, that's for you to take lightly, because that's what's temporary. It's not meant to be here long term. It's only here for a moment in time and space, and then it's over, unless you continue to recreate it as a traumatic response. But it's a one-time deal. Did you learn from that one-time deal? That's what it's for. It's a lesson. It's to grow. When you worry about growing personally, You gain more than, oh, well, I want to look good so that I can show them. Show them what? Then what? I don't waste my time with stuff like that. I'm working on me. If I ain't happy about how I'm thinking, feeling, seeing, being, that's something for me to take hold of, hone in on, get to the problem, solve it. It's just that simple. Not looking for a savior because I'm the savior. And when you have people with these expanded mindsets where they're not looking for another person to come in and clean up, you can actually get what you're seeking because it's reciprocal energy. You mean I'm you. You think how I'm thinking, we can move. But when you got one person in some type of stagnant mindset, whether it be friend, family, acquaintance, whatever they are, lover, that's unequally yoked. Y'all not a one mind. Those two mindsets are present. You got to figure it out. And we're moving off being equally yoked. No more of that, I'm going to make you see my size so you make the decision I want to make. No, if you got to convince a motherfucker about anything, that means the answer is no. No and no. No, no, no. You want chance after chance, nigga. No. No. So take time and honor yourself when you think about these questions, when you want to pose back to people, because it's going to create a ripple effect. It allows them to remove the blinders for, like, really, why do I want? If I can't sustain and support, if I'm not going to be able to really cultivate that energy and nurture it, why do I want? Why do I want to be? Why do I want to do? Why do I want to have? Exactly. It'll kill all that stupid ass insecure shit. Now you have some real data to integrate. Now you be thinking properly instead of on some shit about how people see you. Who the fuck cares if anybody fucking see you? Poke their fucking eyes out like the goddamn crows did in the Bible. Now they can't see you. And the way to do that is to shine so motherfucking bright that they fucking eyeballs bust. See it for what it is and stop sugarcoating and trying to put a nice little crunch on there so it'll be palatable. No. We don't give a fuck about palatable. What we care about is real results. And sometimes you got to integrate to get that real result. Follow the natural guidance within. It gives you all the answers. You don't have to explain yourself. But get these folks to thinking. And it's deeper than that. Oh, it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy. Yeah, but you destroying people's fucking lives. Because you ain't ready for some shit that you want to play in. And you think it's a fucking game playing with people's emotions. You can find your ass fucking hung. Yeah, fucking hangman. You need to figure that shit out. Because ain't nobody playing around today about that shit no more. You getting real fucking karma in this bitch. And it ain't gonna let up just because I'm tired. Nah, when you completely shift yourself and who the fuck you were into the highest vibrational, I'm making heaven crowded around this bitch. I ain't worried about nobody, no demon, no devil, no Lucifer. None of that shit matters. It don't even exist. It only exists because you believe in it. Get it together. Think about these things. If you really a warrior for God, it ain't got nothing to do with none of that bullshit that they be talking about, because what's good for me ain't good for you. So it ain't no good and bad. It's discernment. Yeah. It's called discernment. Use it. It's a present. That way you don't get got out here by these folks who can't figure out themselves or figure out life. They got shit twisted, or they been saved too many damn times by another demon so they can keep on doing the bullshit. Go ahead and shut that shit down. If you need to use Jesus as an example to shut that shit down, and when he was mad and angry about them gambling on his father's church steps house and what, use it. Get the job done. Do what you got it to do. Be the ambassador that God is asking you to do. God's not here tangibly. He's only here through us as energy. Stop being a Christian. Christian, you need to expand beyond being a Christian. That shit ain't help nobody. They still trying to figure it out. That means there's more information that you scared to look it up. How can you lead and guide others when you don't even have the full story? You still working on lies and manipulations and illusions. That's the only way that you're able to guide these people and dispel these lies, which are spells. Otherwise, you're not really doing what you say you're doing. You just like the glory of what other people feel about what you think you're doing or what you convey as a message to them that you're doing. Be authentic. That's what God needs. He needs authentic followers. Enough with the fake ones that ain't living life in a glorious way to glorify Yahweh. Enough with that. If you can't get people together, that means that you one of them. You one of them demons. And you trying to save them. Trying to be in the mix of being a chosen one. No, you can't place yourself there. We'll know by the actions and how you move. We'll know by your energy framework. You cannot disguise yourself. Only the old heads, you could do that too. But the new ones, we're the new gods, new goddesses. We can't be tricked. Because we have been tricked for a long time. And we had to figure it out. But you're going to figure it out today. And we're going to do it in the most graceful, beautiful, intelligent, most high vibrational frequency as possible. You're going to get it because it's going to hurt and shatter your soul. Thank you for y'all listening ear. I really hope that y'all take time and just figure out how to use this energy for your own prosperity, abundance, for your own thrival. It's time to stop surviving. Reflect back. Be these people's mirror so they can be better and do better and have better. You keep showing them kindness and they slapping you in the face, rubbing feces all over your mouth and not going on. And you gonna still? No, that's nonsense. That's mental illness. Mental illness. Enough is enough. Thank you. I love you all. Even though I'm not a mushy, energetic, I genuinely do. That's why I do this, because I have such a passion. I don't do all the, bells and whistles because it's about the message. I'm not trying to stimulate y'all. I'm not looking for a group of people to talk to and to assist that need constant stimulation. That means that you have not done work and you need to do the work. That's what that means. So again, thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your ear. And I really hope that you're able to fit this in because God is really calling for it. He's sick of the perpetrators. That's why people don't want to follow God, because God ain't cool to people. It's because non-cool ass people been on God's ass trying to convince the world, and they don't have anything that God gave for us to even want to be. But we do. I'm a celebrity in this city. People know who I am. And I don't talk much. So what do you say? What does that tell you? Exactly. It's all God's glory. I talk when I need to. I say what I need when I need to. When I don't, I'm on chill mode. But once again, thank y'all. Bye.